If you focus on all that you could have been, it will never be, but if you focus on who you are and what's ahead, you will always become. Keep your mental sight fully focused on the prize ahead, so that if you happen to fall, it would motivate you to get back up and keep moving forward. Sight is precious than light. Focus on your long-term goals and increase your productivity by taking baby steps each day. To become the best possible you must first focus on becoming a better you. Let your focus always be on the encouragement of innovation, experimentation, and creativity. Don't let the difficulties that come with your dream blur your vision of the prize ahead. Magic always happens when you direct your inner powers to the object you want to change. When you start loving yourself and respecting your time and energy, things will change. Get to know your worth, and your value will go up. Positive thinking is powerful thinking. If you want happiness, fulfillment, success, and inner peace, start thinking you have the power to achieve those things. Focus on the bright side of life and expect positive results. Success in life is not for those who run fast, but for those who keep running and always on the move. At the very moment when people underestimate you is when you can make a breakthrough. If you do not have control over your mouth, you will not have control over your future. Lack of direction, not lack of time, is the problem. We all have 24-hour days. It is not for me to judge another man's life. I must judge, I must choose, I must spurn, purely for myself. For myself, alone. To conquer frustration, one must remain intensely focused on the outcome, not the obstacles. Where your attention goes, your time goes. Life is short. Focus on what really matters most. You should change your priorities over time. Each day, wake up with a plan. Don't just approach your days in an unfocused void. That state of mind leaves too much room for discontent, opposition, unhappiness, and hopelessness. Focus on your goals, not your fear. Failure of your first attempt does not mean you can't be a winner of great battles. It rather means you must trigger only when your target is in focus. Where is your focus? That's where you'll end up. Being busy doesn't mean being productive. If you don't focus on your destination, every bus stop will look like yours. You have your own life. Why waste it on focusing on others? The depth of life is found in the breadth of living. A successful person doesn't make excuses. They deal with reality. In 10 years' time, will you look back at your past week and be glad how you chose to spend it? Your troubles, pressures, fears, and uncertainties will shoot you to greatness if only you trust in God. My eyes is fixed on faith in God alone. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Master your fears before they master you. The money you make is a symbol of the value you create. Our way of thinking creates good or bad outcomes. Stand out from the crowd, be yourself. Be yourself and become wealthy. A barrier is a limitation only when you perceive it as one. What we perceive about ourselves is greatly a reflection of how we will end up living our lives. Millions wish for financial freedom, but only those that make it a priority have millions. Poverty cannot be defeated unless you first defeat it in the mind. Working for your boss doesn't make you rich, it only makes your boss richer from your sweat. Wealth is as a result of the value of time. With a burning ambition, sustained focus, and daily action, there simply are no limits to what you will achieve. Failures and mistakes are lessons to be learned from. They are opportunities for growth. Getting rich takes focus, courage, knowledge, expertise, 100% of your effort, a never give up attitude, and a deep desire and commitment. The worst kind of poverty is the poverty of vision. Poor is what people become, not what they are born to be. Become your own success story, not someone else's. Think big or die small. Failure is constructive feedback that tells you to try. There is no progress or accomplishment without sacrifice.